Right, evening everybody, welcome to FQ League, we're live. Saudi Arabia, sorry for the delay, I was having issues with sound. I still can't actually hear the game, but you guys can. Still have to let me know how quiet it is, but yes, welcome. Round 12, Saudi Arabia. I'm joined by Simi. Simi, you alright?
Hello, mate. Yeah, I'm okay, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Just check the stream, just see if I've got sound, but I believe I do.
Yep, bear with me a second. Hold on. Just need to move it across to my second monitor.
You can see the little, the dots going mental, so we do. Hello, Melee?
Hey, Malay. Yeah, game audio's working. I can hear myself as well.
Very good. So, I mean, like, you've got sound, I haven't got sound, so I'll have to sit in silence. I mean, yeah. Why would I want to do that? But I can chat. But anyway, I hope we're all well.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Anyway, back to racing. Anyway, sorry. Phoenix has set the pace in the first round of qualifying so far with a 127.0. Saudi, how well do you know Saudi Arabia then, Timmy?
I don't know if that was a trick question, being a Newcastle fan, but I don't really know the track that well, I've got to be honest. I haven't driven around it a great deal, but I just know there's that particular curb in Sector 1 that's like, you get stuck on that curb and you're like on a monorail.
Yeah. You're right there, Melee. T1 will definitely be very important. It's probably going to be one of the most important of all.
Absolutely. Bear with me, sorry, I'm just trying to invite Ardaz.
No, it's perfectly fine. What I was going to say is, no, I do have some form of audio, but it's kind of annoying how much I do have. And I don't know how bad that is on stream, if it's going to come through double on stream. But
I'll check.
I think it should be matched, because I've just got it on monitor. Please show respect for Skip. Yeah, a lot of respect for Skip, actually.
He got driver of the day, didn't he? Last time out, I think.
Music for Fenexi, so we've got some Fenexi fans as well. We've got a couple of new faces. Dablo is a new one on the trick, and Rob's teammate, his son Cody. He seems to Jerome as well.
Yep, Jerome Hudson, and Joe is actually Joe. So why it shows as Joe, I don't know, but yeah, as you say, new faces.
Where we're looking? Oh, Joe at the top. Yes, probably because he's on PC. So yeah. Is the sound double or not, or is it okay?
I'm just about to check 2 seconds.
I don't think it is. I don't think it shouldn't be. I'll go to somebody who's actually physically on track where you can actually. Can't change camera.
No, it sounds okay.
Oh, there you go. That'd probably be a better one to check.
Almost a full grid of 19 drivers. Certainly with this track, there's not much, not many. Well, it's not many runoff areas, are there? Like, if you make a mistake.
No, it is pretty much wall to wall.
Unforgiving, isn't it?
Yeah. It's definitely something that's quite a difficult track to master. Is Abu Dhabi? Sorry, Saudi Arabia. We did this on Thursday night.
Yes.
Which again, yeah, very difficult. Struggled. Myself.
Yeah, it's a challenge, isn't it? Really is. But we'll have to see how people get on. I can see a few VSCs today.
Yeah, we've got a new.
A couple of full safety cars as well.
Another new entry is Stevie. He's another one. We know Stevie, obviously, but a lot of you guys out there don't know Stevie, but we do.
Yes, from Simcage, yeah.
Yes.
So he's making his FQ debut. So.
Another one for Skip Rexler. Everybody loving Skip, aren't they? We're supporting the goats. Melee, yep. Who is the goat? Phenexi, right? It's gotta be. The one and only, right?
The one and only.
Yep.
So I think we are actually going to have a full grid. G Ninja's joining. Yeah, he was held up getting home. So his actual McLaren seat's been taken for this race, so we'll have to sort the standings out afterwards. So he's taken the Alfa Romeo seat that's spare for this race. Harrison's missing this evening, so...
Dablo giving some love for Mew. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, let's quickly just look at the Constructors' Championship because everything seems to be tightening up at the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Both driver and team point of view, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll look at quickly at the Constructors with Williams leading the way with 186. Haas are closing that gap with 170. And Aston Martin reeling them in as well, 143. And then the two, Mercedes and Alfa Romeo, are 100 and 119. The McLaren Alpine Red Bull battle is continuing for 6th place, 6th, 7th and 8th, and then at the bottom of the table 10 points between them, Ferrari and Alpha Tauri. So there's some battles going on at the bottom, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is. Not much between them. I know Haas work really well as a team together. Those two guys. Nick Furyman, as Cody's left the session, so I'll drop him an invite. But yeah, whether Haas can close the gap with the Williamses, we'll have to see.
Well, this has been the new sort of resurgence of them both, hasn't it? It's been Nick and Phenexi have been sort of doing a lot of time together and working together to improve the team. As Phenexi sets the fastest lap of the race, I'm just on board with Rob at the moment. Can he improve on his 1:29.2? Again, I know that he has been putting a lot of practice in, Rob, as is golf. They're 2 times in time trial, very close as he crosses the line. Does improve with the 1:28.8. Puts him up into P10 as there's a car just entering the pit lane. We'll just jump on board with Joe, I think's on a hot lap as well, or he's just finishing, just getting a slipstream down the back straight. Gets P4 with a 1:27.5. And we'll look at the drivers standing, like Simi said, that seems to be heating up as well. So we'll just jump really on and have a look at that with Simo. The gap now is dwindling, isn't it? It's just 2 points in it with Notable, and then a further couple of points behind. You got Phenexi on 129, and Ardaz reeling them all in on 105 with Defo Kaz and G Ninja. Harrison, Nick Furyman, all in the 40s and 50s, and then the two boys at the bottom with Ekoi and Big Boris. That's your top 10 for your drivers. So yeah, that's definitely heating up.
It is
on the driver standings as well, and then obviously with these new boys coming in, Joe looks like he's going to be sort of up there. Lance is putting his foot down here at Abu Dhabi, Saudi Arabia. I don't know why I keep calling it Abu Dhabi. Probably because it's just in the desert.
Arabia. Yeah. I can understand. Just call it Jeddah.
Jeddah, yeah, sorry.
But yeah, Jerome is there or thereabouts as well. I must drop a quick mention to Mentos. Obviously, he drove really well last weekend, and here he is taking P2 currently. So he's been really impressive because he was struggling over the past few races until the previous race.
Yeah.
So for him, it's at P2 right now in quali. Obviously, still just over 5 minutes left of the session.
Unfortunately, though, we do have something to mention, don't we? We do have our first points awarded
race ban.
Yes, for Naughty Boy. Melee ended up with the race ban. I know he's in chat showing his support to the guys, but a bit naughty on track, hasn't he? Been caught up in too many incidents. So we do have our first race ban, and that's Melee. Let's hope not more of them don't get dished out, because we don't like to see them do it. We like to see everybody on track.
True. Yep. But rules are there, unfortunately, for
Indeed.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see some love for Skip, so we'll just go on board with him as he's on his flying lap. He's just completed sector 1 and heading down the back straight now. This track sort of, it's
No fuel.
really windy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's like if you get your line wrong, you can really mess up the next 2 or 3 corners. I think Skip's on low fuel, so...
It is definitely melee with the race ban, right?
Melee, yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why he's not racing this evening.
That is.
Yep.
He doesn't know himself.
He definitely knows.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, as Skip comes into the pits, so...
Yeah, just on board with G Ninja now. What I did notice running this track the other day is the curbs are lethal. A couple of these curbs you do bottom out on, which is really annoying.
Killer, aren't they?
Yeah.
We were saying like that. Yeah, there is that curb where you feel like you're on a monorail as soon as you touch it, and it's if you do get stuck on that curb, and it's quite tricky. You have to do a hard right turn to
get off it.
Track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently,
it's going to catch some people out. So
apparently, Melee is definitely pretending.
He's pretending it's not a thing, exactly.
Yeah, pretending it's not a thing. And Alex is good at getting into crashes. Yes, he is. Yes. Well, we have noticed that. It has not got a notice, but yeah, we don't like giving out punishments, but let's hope that's the last one.
Yep.
As just on board with Finexis is on his outlook. Now, these guys did try last week the little tour down the back straight in the last week.
Yes.
It didn't really work out for them, I think. Especially, Notable ended up in a bit of... sorry, not Notable. Nick was ended up in a bit of bad air, and it didn't really work out for them, so they abandoned that for this time and decided to go their own way.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of tricky to do a tactic like that, particularly around Jeddah, I think.
Yeah.
When you got traffic to factor in, there's
Rexler's saying, watch out for Seymour.
Last tyre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Predictions for pole. I'm predicting Finexi looks like he has this one in the bag, doesn't he, so far, but there is still time.
Ardaz, I think, is not in the right place right now, down in P12. I think he'd be nearer the front, honestly. Notaboat's more than capable of being higher up in quality terms from where he is right now in P6.
Yep.
I think Dablo in particular, one of the new guys, I did notice when they were wheeling him into the pits, he lost his front wing, so he's had a moment somewhere. Well,
just on board with Finexi to take the first corner, it looks like he just takes it so sweetly, doesn't he? And using all of the curb and all of the white line is within limits, but he's using all of that track and definitely avoiding the curb that you can ride unless he's got his ride out a bit higher, which I don't think he does.
Yeah, very smooth around here. I know this track's a real challenge for drivers. Something we missed, Nick Fuhrman's put in a good lap. He's sitting P8 now, so... Because, previously he was in the low 129s, so he's managed to get his rhythm just in time.
Big Boris invalidated his lap, that's why he is in the pits, and that is going to be his final lap of qualifying. Let's just see where Finexi is going to be in his sector 2 times. I think it's just about to cross the line now. He's down 10th, but anything to gain around here, to be fair. Of course, there's a competition. Of course, there's a competition for pole.
Of course. I'm just from my POV. I'm on board with Simo, who's just in sector 1 right now. Let's see whether he's going to improve.
Just on board with the next season, he's going to abandon the lap. He isn't. He's going to take the shortest line to the finishing line. It does improve just marginally.
Yeah, it was like load 126.8 before, wasn't it? So yeah,
Yeah,
marginal improvement.
Mentos has abandoned the lap and retired. Just on board with Simo. It looks like G Ninja Lance putting himself up into P5 with the 127.5s. Again, which is Joe, yeah.
Yeah, Joe
Getting as close to Phoenixy, 3/10 behind. Just watching, Simo again, looking at this, making this look like it's a video game.
Making look like a doddle, yeah. Whether the traffic up ahead is gonna get in his way or
it's the Ferrari of, I'm gonna say Rob because Cody's in the pits. Rob kindly gets out of the way. Can we see a fight for pole?
Ooh.
P2, 2/10 up.
Very good. And Notabo is not going to improve.
He's invalidated. Definitely not Kaz and Skip. Let's see Skip, because everybody in chat wants to see if Skip can improve. Let's see if he can.
And Ardaz has improved. He's moved up to P7, and Jerome is in P9. But yeah, as you say, Skip
doesn't improve.
Nope.
And that's the end of qualifying.
Although he has pipped Jerome's position, but yeah, that's everyone now. Yep. Oof. It certainly bodes well for the race, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
Lance will be really happy with that P6 right now, I think, and the Alpine. To qualify P6, I think he'll be delighted with that. Outperforming Ardaz and Notabo. I think we should get our predictions in now whilst we wait for the end of the session. Who's your tip to win the race, do you think?
My tip to win, I think Phoenix is going to absolutely dominate this one. I think he's got this one in the bag.
Yeah. Certainly. Did you want to do a run through? Or?
Yeah, I'll just run through the grid really quickly. Tech in pole position was Phoenix with a 126.768 with Seymour a couple of tenths behind, and our new debutant Joe taking P3 with Mentos, G Ninja, Lance, Ardaz, Nautobot, Skip, Jerome taking the top 10 with Defo Not Kaz, Nick Furyman, Golf and Hamid. I've got to actually scroll down because we've got that many drivers. Ekoi, Big Boris, Rob, Stevie, Cody and Dablo rounded up the rest of the grid. There's full grid here at Saudi Arabia. So what could happen? I think this is going to be definitely an exciting race, and the chat's absolutely exploded. Hello everybody. Phoenixy domination, definitely. I had a dream where Skip won, therefore he will. I don't know. We'll see. Anything could happen.
Yeah, I mean, Jeddah is not very forgiving, so everyone does make mistakes. So
yeah, I mean, you get a lucky safety car. Oh, you can hear it, see his hands clapping. How bizarre. Get a lucky safety car, get a lucky strategy. You never know. Great lap from the Williams, and it was a great pole from Phoenixy, definitely. The guys putting up an absolute show for us here, which is good. I can't wait for the race.
Yeah, same. But what I was going to say, close battling around here. It's very easy to pick up damage just because of how tight it is, or might be some lap traffic or something. But I think Phoenix is the man to beat around here. But certainly Simo's his main contention in the championship. Notabo as well. I mean, a lot can happen. I'm going to stick my neck out, though. I am going to predict Joe to win in his debut.
A debutant winner.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah. He's got it in his bag. He's got it in the bag. Yep. I agree.
Who's that? Rexler? You think Phoenixy, do you, Rexler?
But then I think he's on about the Williams, Simo.
Oh,
to mention
Simo,
the Williams,
okay.
saying great lap from the Williams, great pole.
What I was going to say is we'll just have a quick look at the tyre situation. So Nick and Cody have opted to start on hards. So the rest of the pack, it's about 50-50 really. I'll run through the guys who've started on softs. We've got Skip, Jerome, Kaz, Ange, Big Boris and Dablo, and the rest of the field starting on mediums.
Yep, I just showed everybody on screen, so yeah, thank you for that.
Yep.
Running through that. The mediums, the top 8 mediums, so we're not going to see much of advantage from them boys from the start of the race. So we will see. Like last time out, it was sort of a mixed grid. We had the top 2 on the tyre strategy, then 3, 4 were another one, and then a couple of them got jumped. So yeah, it was a bit more showing, but this week we seem to be a bit more. Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah, definitely. And doing some practice with the guys throughout the week. Like the softs do not last around here at all. Like the wear on them is insane. So yeah, we'll have to see how the race pans out. Whether hards is the right side to start on.
Yeah, the first sector is definitely going to be the one to watch out for. First sector on the first lap is going to be, an 18 laps around Saudi Arabia. The desert and the sea in the background. It's just a wonderful backdrop, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Come around the last corner, back to line up.
I do actually like this track, even though I haven't run it that much. It does flow really nicely once you
from what we had a go at, it seemed to be a very nice track and it flowed very well. Yeah,
I think it's when you look at the other tracks around, like the Middle East or Far East or whatever. I like it more than I do Qatar. As well, Alfa Romeo almost loses it. I think that was an Alfa Romeo.
Yeah,
definitely not Kaz.
I don't think Qatar's something to be desired, is it?
No.
The track itself. I do like a Bahrain. I can't lie.
Bahrain's quite awesome.
Nice track. Yeah. I've got a torrid angle.
Yes, I have as well as. Oh, the orders. At the moment. Oh.
Yeah, we just watch everybody get away. I'll just jump on board with the third place man. And they're away. Joe gets an absolute lightning start. And they're away down turn 1 with Finexi taking the lead so far. Second and third get through as well. Ardaz jumping. Mentos as well. With G Ninja staying put in P6. Lance, I think, lost a couple of places as well in the background there. With Jerome and definitely not Kaz side by side. With Joe and Seymour going side by side as well into sector 1. There's a car sideways. It's Mentos in the background.
Mentos. Yep.
All the way down with everybody being so compact. He's lost so many places. That does promote a couple. I don't know whether there was a quick tap there by Ardaz. It was definitely unintentional, or whether he just lit up the rear wheels. But there's yellow flags in sector 2 as well.
Yep.
Dablo making an absolute lightning start from the back of the grid is now all the way up into P15. I've just seen him overtake and Hamid as well. So
Stevie as well.
Yeah, the Mercedes there working extremely well. Yeah, Stevie getting as well to P12. Absolutely brilliant as well. Yeah, Ardaz and Joe just switching positions as well. They're side by side, with Joe having the inside line. Cuts back in front of Ardaz and job done there into the last corner. Who's later on the brakes. Always going to get close. There's a little love tap. I don't think there's anything malicious in that. With Skip and Jerome switching positions on Nick Furyman and Stevie are side by side as well. There's too many people I don't need to look out for
here. Yeah, exactly. A lot of contenders for the front 3 positions, but as we said, Stevie made up 6 places now. He's
first person to pits, Nick. Stevie with his teammate. This grid is still very, very compact as we start lap 2. The 2 McLaren boys fighting it out with Stevie and Ekoi. Is there going to be a bit of team orders here?
Yeah, possibly. As Nick's in the pits. He had a wing change, so he's switched on to medium tyres now. As we got safety car.
Okay,
whether
there
it
is
was Nick's damage.
In the pit lane, and Hamid picks up a 5-second penalty with a collision. Mentos picks up a 5-second penalty for a collision with Hamid. Qatar Bahrain Outer. I enjoyed Bahrain Outer. I was surprised they didn't bring it and put it back into this game, to be fair, because it was, I think it was rather enjoyable.
Yep. Welcome in, Mitch.
Mitch,
See you here, mate. Just while the safety car's starting there, yeah, if you could give the video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, and if you're new around here, then definitely do give us a subscribe, because it really does help the channel out.
Definitely, but
on our way to taking over the esports of the world.
Oh yes, but I think Mentos will be absolutely kicking himself. Obviously, his contact had the spin, and now 5-second penalty. I didn't catch my end. I didn't see what happened with him and Ange, but yeah,
I didn't see what the tap was. No, but I did see the spin at the beginning. I'm not quite sure. Skip picks up a 5-second penalty. Everybody giving Skip all that love, and he picks up a penalty.
Oh dear.
Yeah, not what he needs. Mitch just said that he just got in time for the start of the race. I wish the game would seriously give more control over the starting camera, as in give you a front end just automatically.
I know. It's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's quite a few guys are pitting, so a lot of people have dumped the softs and gone on to hard tyres. Jerome, Ange, Dablo, Mentos, Big Boris, all opted for hards, as Cody pitted and he's opted for softs. And Rob has gone on to hards, so no, yeah, only one driver out of all 20 currently on softs.
Yeah, let's quickly do. Who is that?
It is Cody. So Cody's the only guy running softs right now. And you've got 6 drivers running hards now. Jerome, Ange, Dablo, Mentos, Big Boris, Rob.
Yeah, David, let's definitely pray for Skip. He needs to survive. However,
yes.
The 5-second penalty for speeding of the pit lane still comes out P11, so I don't think that's too much of a bad ask.
Yeah.
Still plenty to go.
Yep. In terms of movement, yeah, well, the front 3 are still from where they were in qualifying. We mentioned Ardaz made up 3 places. G Ninja started P5, stays P5, Lance the same, into P6. I think Golf would be happy, he's made up 5 places, but whether that's because of the people pitting.
Yeah, P8's good effort. Ekoi and Stevie as well. Whatever teammate Ekoi has, they always seem to run like really close to each other. I don't know if you realise this.
Yep.
He always seems to pick people that's at the same pace. I'm guessing Stevie is a stand-in, right?
He's joined us as one of the reserves. So the previous driver, It's Godly, decided to just leave the seat. So. Yeah, Stevie's come in and he's filling in that seat. Like G Ninja joined quite late.
G Ninja in the pit.
It should have been G Ninja. Yeah, we mentioned G Ninja.
That's a bad time to pit. Now everybody gone past. Need to keep an eye on what channel what position he's going to come out. Hello.
Yeah.
And welcome.
Sure.
Is that Billy still?
Billy still.
Billy still. Yep.
Yep.
Davide definitely getting pray. All we have to do is pray. This race was intense. Well, it's still going. It is. It's not was.
4 of 18. Yeah. I do wonder. Maybe G Ninja picked up some damage or something under the safety car. Because it's a very odd time for him to pit, or whether he just decided to go for the softs. Because. Yeah, now it's just him and Cody on the soft tyres. Yeah,
it seems a bit of a weird strap, but again, yeah, we'll see what comes of it.
Out.
Yeah, plenty of time. He's caught back up, so
yeah,
safety car should be in this one.
Yeah, I was about to say. And there's only one driver with any time penalties so far. We touched on, so it is Skip with the 5 seconds for speeding in the pits.
I think you're gonna.
It's so easy to do.
You're gonna have to stop bringing this up now, because people are gonna start getting a bit sad.
Get hate. Yeah.
We don't want that.
And this is something around this track. It is easy to pick up penalties.
It is.
Here, so
it is.
Those track limits.
I've just noticed that Melee has just subscribed to this channel. And how long has he been with us?
Oh,
That's
unbelievable.
disgusting. How dare you?
I know.
I think we should make it. There we go. Safety cars.
True behaviour.
I think it should be given that if you're in the Discord, you have to subscribe. I don't know if you can get a link to the Discord.
Yeah, I can put the invite. Do you mean?
Yeah.
If people
and put
want
it
to
in the
join,
chat.
that aren't in, I shall put it in, or are you doing it?
I don't know if I have permission.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yep, 2 seconds. Right, let's see.
My voice is really soothing. Oh,
I
get
don't know
out.
if it means me or you.
Are we making you sleepy? Anyway, we're underway, and it looks. I'll try and liven it up. Sorry, as Joe gets an absolute lightning start. There's a bit of tapping there with Simo, but I think that is a bit fair racing. I don't think I'm that soothing, am I? Cody's out of the session. We've got a retiree. Yellow flags.
Oh dear. So their strategy's gone out the window. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's not what he needed. But Joe getting an absolute lightning restart. Seymour will not be happy with that. And Ardow's all over the back of Seymour as well, with Lance just behind.
Yeah, Lance
and Hamid has lost a couple of places. So has Big Boris. G Ninja are fighting in the back of the grid. We'll need to get on board with a couple of these as the grid is again yet so compact. G Ninja trying to get that pace back from Nick Furyman. Does it off the track.
Yep. And the top 9 all haven't pitted yet. So yeah, from Skip downwards, they've all pitted. So we'll have to see when those guys decide to pit from.
Yeah, Billy. Still, we need to know who has the soothing voice. I've got it. It's got to be Simi. Has to be.
I don't know. But as Skip gets past Decoy, moves up to P9. So he's on a charge. Joe gets the fastest lap of the race so far, 1:30.8.
Definitely, so just on board with Ecoy, who seems to have dropped back from his teammate. There's a bit of a skip in the way. Sorry. Trying to make myself laugh. Sorry.
That is terrible.
Poor. That's a dad joke, that isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Defo not Kaz. Sorry, Stevie has spun.
Oh no.
It's a good job there's Ghost in.
Did he pick up damage? Let's have a look. No,
And Joe has taken the lead. Fedexi must have had an issue in all of that as well, because Joe, unless he's just had an absolute Simi, has such a good voice. Oh, well, I'm sacked, am I?
Oh, thank you. I should start charging then.
Yeah, and sorry, am I too northern? Is that what it is?
I
Shut up.
I don't know. You've got a soothing voice as well.
I thought you were going to take the mickey out of my northern accent then, which I don't really have much anymore.
Nah. People can understand you, so it's not that bad.
Well, I usually get asked to do the bits that people don't understand for our Irish friends, don't I?
Yeah.
I don't know why I get the job. I don't know why I get the job, because my English is about as bad as the Irishman's English.
Or the Northern Irishman. Yes.
True. Same thing. He would say otherwise, but it is the same thing.
Yeah. As Kaz and Ecoy haven't... Their names have swapped, like, oh, that man, there's 3 drivers battling for P10 right now. Ecoy's managed to get past Kaz again. Yeah, Dablo and Mentos is back amongst it. G Ninja's moved up to P15, so...
Thank you very much for the sub there, Billy Still. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, welcome in, thank you.
If Simi did put the link into the Discord, if not already in there, he hasn't, but he definitely will do at some point. Then you can join. Have you? In the chat?
Yeah, above where Moo says, hi Dablo.
I cannot see that.
You are blind.
No, I don't. It's not come up.
Okay, I'll try again. Do you see it now?
No.
Okay.
Around the outside, Mentos on Defo not Cars. I'll get back to the racing.
Yes. Let's.
Yeah, the battle here. We're going to see a Ferrari as well. Sorry, the Alfa Romeo and the Ferrari. Everybody. Sorry, is it a Ferrari or is it an Alfa Romeo? Two Alfa Romeos side by side going into the last corner. Defo not Cars and G Ninja are, side by side. We're going to get Eco involved, and it looks like G Ninja's got past Eco. These are all jostling for positions here, with the
really yeah.
Mentos being the spanner in the works there.
Oh, the
we're
spinner,
gonna have three
spinner
wide.
in the way.
Into the wall. That's a wall.
Kaz clipped the wall, yeah. I think it was Kaz. But yeah, Mentos moving back up to P10, considering he had the spin. That is good going from him. But did Kaz pick up any damage? I don't know if he might have been, partly wing damage.
Yeah, just went further up the grid slightly. We've got Jerome and Skip now battling for P8. However, Skip does have the 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Speeding in my pit lane.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And
G
Ninja
came out then.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. And G Ninja now gonna go up the inside and try and swoop around Mentos, but I don't think it's going to be later on the brakes. No, he's had to tuck back in behind.
Some really tight races for next, who's dropped down to P3. So
really struggling on the tyres that he's in. On or in?
Yeah.
On. Yep,
on.
Thank you. And Jerome has made up a place there as well, and it looks like Skip's just going back down the other yellow flags as Lance retired. He's binned it in the last corner. There's damage absolutely everywhere, and we have a safety car, so that does give us the guys a breather, and it looks like a couple of people into the pits there. In the background was Skip and G Ninja in the
Lance.
pits with Eco as well. Don't forget, we will be doing the votes for the driver of the day as we are halfway through. So do get the votes in. Simi loves to count.
Yeah, you keep saying this.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the more I say it, the more people will vote, and then the more you actually do have to count.
I can count.
I'm not saying you can't.
But a few people have opted to go into the pits, put on soft tyres. So G Ninja, Nick Furyman, Kaz and Rob put on fresh softs. Stevie pitted onto soft a lap ago. The top 6 currently on 8-lap-old mediums, and 7th, 8th and 9th on 6-lap-old hards. So Ecoy pitted as well. He's put on fresh hards, so that'll be him till the end of the race.
Skip gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Could his race get any worse? He was getting all the love, and I just feel like he's bottling this one.
Oh dear.
Oh dear,
I've heard from the horse's mouth that Lance, he just lost it himself. Had some dirty air, and
he'd be absolutely kicking himself over that one. Yeah,
Stevie.
And Stevie's DNF'd. 3.
No, he's DNF'd. I was watching. I was on board with him. He caught a curb in. Where's that? That's.
The leaders are in. The top 4 are in. Let's stay on board with the next to see what tyres. It looks like it's going to be a set of softs. Yeah, with 8 laps to go. Skip can do it. Rexler's still got the love for Skip. Skip can do it.
Yep. It's severely going to cost him here. But I was saying, like, Stevie, I was on board with Stevie under the safety car. There's Big Boris has DNF'd as well. So, but yeah, Stevie, he caught a curb on.
Skip can't avoid penalties. 62. Sorry, I should have waited to the end of the sentence.
Yep. But yeah, Stevie caught the curb and got loose, tried to correct it, overcorrected and bang into the wall. And I'm assuming something similar happened with Big Boris, but it just goes to show this track can easily DNF even under a safety car around here.
Yeah. I've just noticed that actually. Dablo on his debut, another debut, P2, sits in P2.
Yep.
With Jerome.
Top 3-year-old debutants. Yeah.
It's the debutant podium as it stands.
Yep. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, obviously still some way to go. The top 2 out of the 3 are on 7-lap old hards. So Joe rather, please change your name, Joe, if you're listening. Yeah, Joe's on fresh soft, so
What's
I
his
think
name
he's
meant to be? Job?
Joe. It's meant to be Joe,
Joe.
Joe. Yes, but for some reason it keeps showing as Job.
You're debuting your P1. Yes, Jerome, you are? I like Jerome. That's a good name. I like that. It's a solid name.
Yes.
Dablo, did you box? I can tell you whether he boxed and what lap he didn't box. 1 minute, I'm on it. I can do that one. So he boxed, and he boxed 7 laps ago.
He did, yes. But yeah, Dablo on for driver of the day right now. Made up 18 places from where he started. I think probably, yeah, we'll be in next. I
One
think
lap.
safety
We're
car
just
will be
waiting
in
for
next
Defo
lap.
Not Cars to catch up because he was in sector 3 at the time of the safety car line. So very disappointed we have to do another lap. But anyway,
I suspect he did pick up damage where we saw him have the incident earlier.
Yep.
Big Boris said in the Discord, I just turned too late and smacked into the inside wall. Can't remember what turn. But yeah.
Yeah. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, don't forget, just one more time. I will remind you now, and I won't remind you until lap 17, driver of the day. Simi loves counting, so get them votes in.
Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah. And if you want, because this does get posted, and you know, we're quite popular, so you never know. You could be ex-famous, formerly Twitter famous, and get your name out there. If you follow the channel on X, then you will definitely get a mention if you get driver of the day. So the more votes you put in, the more votes Simi has to count, and the more chance you got of being famous.
It feels so weird calling it X, doesn't it? It's such a stupid name.
I just think
Ridiculous.
Mr. Musk likes silly names, doesn't it? Well, no, not silly names. He likes the wacky name, his child's name.
Kids. Yeah, his kids' names are random as hell. So
Vote for driver of the day, so I'll stop talking about it. No, absolutely not.
we'll do that a couple of laps to go, I think, won't we? Or
yeah.
Yeah, we'll start that vote off maybe.
Yeah, but Simi loves to count.
Yes, I think we've established. I like to count.
I am going to find a situation where you're really poor at counting, and then I can bring this up a few times.
Exactly.
So Rexter says that the after the Ecoy didn't leave any space for Defo Not Cars in turn 1 and 2 as the safety car is in this lap. So we're going to get some racing. Let's get on board with Dablo and Jerome. We're going to be under immense pressure from the boys in the soft tyres with Joe, Finexi, Seymour and Ardaz behind as Jerome backs up the grid.
Finally poised, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I mean,
is he going to back everybody up because he's gone around the last corner pretty quick?
Yeah,
and in the pits, Jerome. No, Dablo in the pits. That is a strange time. He follows the safety car through. So we've got an awful view because I stayed on board with them. Apologies as Jerome stays P1. Finexi and Joe are jostling in the background, and Seymour has got dropped by Ardaz as well in the background there. So
yeah,
great.
And Joe takes the lead. Meanwhile, he managed to get past Jerome, and Finexi's right on the back of Jerome. So I think Jerome's really made the wrong strat. As Ecoy's retired as well now.
Oh, and there's off the track there in the background. That was the Haas.
Yes, and another safety car.
Absolutely picking the pieces there was Ardaz getting himself up into P2. And another safety car.
Yeah, so that's both McLarens out now. But yeah, we didn't really mention Ardaz. As you say, he's come out of nowhere, really, moved up to P2, but I think Jerome really used the wrong strat, staying on those hard tyres. I suspect he's maybe going to come off of those now, whether he's got a fresh pair of softs that he can put on.
Yeah, so that actually, Dabler, we were just saying about how bad we thought your strategy was. You've just gone in the pits, and now there's another safety car.
Yeah, that's played into your hands, definitely.
Yeah, what's going on, Mew, is the Saudi Arabia is just chucks up some crazy stuff. If you're not careful, this does just remind me of how bad, like, Baku and Vegas and Monaco are when...
It's worse than Baku, I reckon, in terms of, yeah, just being brutal.
You think Skip needs another stop? I think Skip needs another reason not to get a penalty, so let's probably not encourage him.
Yeah.
In the pits, Jerome and G Ninja.
Yeah, I did wonder if Jerome was going to come off of those hards. I think it's the right call. Maybe he has got fresh softs.
Yeah, don't forget to book this on your calendar next week, same time, Austria.
Yeah, I'm not too big on Austria, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, but if people put it in the calendars now...
Yeah. It's not a favourite of mine, but yeah. I prefer watching people race on it than actually taking part myself.
It's just about such a good job that you are going to be commentating on it and not racing it, isn't it? So you can watch people. So many DNFs, it reminds me of PSGL. I thought they were meant to be the elite of the elite, PSGL. No?
Yeah.
Another stop for Skip. He did actually pit and gets rid of his, was it the drive-through penalty that he had to do?
He had 2 drive-through penalties, so... I think that has played into his hands, definitely.
So this one he managed to escape. I didn't think you were allowed to serve your penalties whilst you're in safety car, so that's bizarre. But
well, it's wiped them out.
It has.
Yeah, and it's allowing him to. We're going to get another lap after this one. I think safety car in will be
another lap. Yeah.
Following lap. Yep.
Anyway, going back to the PSGL comment, we know somebody that's in PSGL, and I believe that these are meant to be the elite of the elite, and they are very, very, very competitive. They're definitely not elite at wheel to wheel. Okay, half of the grid. Yeah. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
2 penalties, 4 pit stops. That is Skip's way of running a race, isn't it?
It is, yep.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. But P15, all he's got to do is catch back up to the grid, make up a few places, and boom, he's in the points.
Okay. I've never heard the safety car be called sex car before. Sex car in, so watch out.
It's not in this lap. Don't worry, I'm poised. I'm ready for this one. Don't you worry.
Yeah, it'll be in the next lap.
I've got this under control. Your man with the camera, the man with the voice has got it. Don't worry.
Exactly.
But the other half makes watching esports so worth it. Yeah, you see, that's what I thought. Like, what is what's Dodo in? Is he in 7 now?
It
wasn't like.
Tell me that.
I don't know now. I know that is high up there. Oh, as Ekoi has left the session, so that's migrated the host, but it's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. As Rob makes up a place underneath the safety car as well. And Chamid swap. And Chamid gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
Oh dear.
Dabler wanting some love. Mew, will he cheer for him? I'll tell you what. We'll cheer for you, don't worry. We want you to get some points, Dabble, on your debut.
Sorry, my brain heard wheelchair for you. I was like, what?
Wheelchair?
What did you talk? What is? Yeah, wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
It's your dodgy northern accent.
That's enough of that, Simi.
Yeah, I've got to get my own back. You telling me how much I love counting, so.
True. I suppose you're going to find, yeah.
Yeah, got to find something to get you back on, but.
Well,
yeah,
I'll tell you what.
Go on, sorry.
I'll tell you what you don't like, counting, is the goals that Newcastle conceded yesterday.
Well, it was only 2. I mean, it could be worse. We could win the championship again.
True.
So,
true. Sescar in this lap, told you, I'm there. Yeah. Don't you worry. As soon as it came up on the screen, I told you about it. There you go. Look, everybody is definitely getting in the Dablo love.
And hello, Alicia, in the chat. I was about to mention before we get back underway, Mentos recovering from his spin up into P6. It's impressive recovery.
It's Jerome.
Who
anyway,
won?
let's watch
What?
Joe.
Oh, it's Jerome. Right, Alicia's... Right, okay. Oh, Joe is FAL Racing League.
There we go.
Jerome.
And he's away.
Yep.
He looks like he has got the better. There's a massive accident in the background. What is that? We've got cars everywhere. And Skip.
Nick and Ange. Oh, guys. Yeah, we saw that in the background.
We're not going to get another safety car because it's too late on in the race, but that looked dramatic. There's 5 cars sprawled across the main straight there as Joe gets off to an absolute wicked restart with Ardaz half a second behind, and Fenexi really struggling to keep up with these boys after setting the pace in qualifying. It looks like Joe just has the better race pace.
Yeah, and the top 7 all on 5 Leopold softs, so yeah, nothing between them really, except just managing their ERS for these remaining laps. And I think it'd be wise for them to wait until DRS is re-enabled.
Yeah, Dablo looks like he lost the place there, but all the love there for Dablo and Skip at the back of the grid. We need to get some points, so guys, get a move on.
Yeah, and Rob had a bad restart. He's dropped out of the points now as Motorboat gets past Mentos.
We've got nose to tail with Jerome and Defo Not Cars as well. These guys are hunting each other down left, right and centre, and yeah, I had no idea what happened in the background there with the restart.
Yeah, I just saw the angle switched, and I just saw Nick and Ange getting intimate. Their cars were getting intimate.
Yeah, we're going to see late on the brakes there from Defo Not Cars. That was close into the last corner. Swooping around the outside there from Jerome, who does not get the move done, but down the main straight.
Ardaz, 3 wide.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the back of the grid, watching.
Oh man,
Jerome and.
Fenex's been Fenex's been spun. Oh no. Such close racing at the front. Yeah, Fenex's got spun. I think he came into contact with Simo.
Was it accidental?
I didn't get a good angle on it, so I don't want to say yay or nay on that.
Dablo's got damage in the pits. Ardaz P2 at the moment, hunting down. No, I've got Joe at P1.
I have Ardaz at P1. Interesting.
Joe P1, Ardaz P2, Notebot P3? Simo P4.
I have Ardaz P1, Joe P2, Simo P3, Mentos P4. That's very strange.
So we've got 2 different grids.
Do you have 13 runners? Dablo last place.
Yeah, he just pit.
And Notaboat P11.
No.
That's very odd. I think
I have Notaboat P3.
When Ecoy disconnected.
Who's got the right grid? Got side by side Ardaz and Joe. At the moment, going into the last corners, Ardaz gets the fastest lap of the race, but he hasn't even crossed the line. How is that even possible? I don't know who's got the grid. I might leave. Can you send me an invite, please, quickly?
Yes, no problem. There you go.
Can I get in quickly before the last lap?
Yeah. I think it's when Ecoy left the session. I think something went wrong with...
I'm joining the session. This is not good. I don't want to lose out. Here we go. No, I've got an error. Failed to join.
Okay, hang on. I'll try again. Well, Ardaz is currently in the lead at my end anyway. Joe right on the tail of him. G Ninja up to P3. Simo P4, but under pressure from Jerome. is in P5. But yeah, we're on the penultimate lap now, about to start the final lap.
No, this is not what I wanted.
I shall invite you to try once more. And Ardaz, Joe has got past Ardaz into P1, but Ardaz putting him under pressure. We're on the final lap now. And G Ninja P3 currently in the Alfa Romeo, Simo in P4.
I think whatever has happened with the Ecoy has... yeah, I can't join the session whatsoever.
That's really weird. But Ardaz, Joe he ran wide at one of the corners, and Ardaz currently P1.
Can you share your screen really quickly, do you reckon?
No point. The lap's almost done, to be honest. Hang on a sec. Share my screen. There you go. You should see that.
Yeah, one sec. I'm just setting up display capture.
Oh, they're just on the final straight now. Ardaz is going to win by the looks of this. Joe's a bit too far back. Yep. Ardaz wins. Finishes P1. Joe P2. G Ninja P3. Golf manages to move up to P4 right at the death. Manages to get past Mentos. Brilliant drive from Golf. And unfortunately for Nexi, the issue he dropped down to P9. But yeah.
I've no idea what happened there at all. Apologies to everybody in chat. That was pretty terrible. As Dablo looks like he's going to be the last one to cross the line, 18 seconds behind Skip, who just misses out on a points place. But yeah, Ardaz taking P1 a run through the grid when we finished. Yeah, very disappointing there.
Yeah. Obviously, got him for Ardaz because he can't watch that back. But Ardaz finishes P1. Very impressive drive. Obviously, the end of the race didn't go according to plan, but who do we think the driver of the day is? I mean, if it was my choice, I think Golf coming out of nowhere to get P4 was very impressive. But you could argue Ardaz finishing P1.
Yeah,
who do you think for driver of the day? I don't know if you want to run through the standings.
I'll just run through the standings really quickly, and then we'll talk about driver of the day, with Ardaz taking the top step of the podium and the debutant Joel taking P2, Gin Ninja P3, the fantastic P3 there from G Ninja, with Golf, Mentos, Jerome, Seymour, Definocals, Finexi, Notaboat, Rob, Skip, and Dablo are the last of the finishers, with Nick Furyman, Ange Hamid, Ecoy, Big Boris, Stevie, Lance, and Cody all DNFs, with 3 safety cars. An absolutely thrilling Grand Prix there. And I will come off this if I can. Can I come off this? I can. And then I'll put us onto this screen, because that was rather annoying. Thank you very much, Ninja, for the help. Apologies
Ninja?
to everybody. Sorry, Timmy. Yeah, sorry about that.
It's fine.
Apologies to everybody who was watching that I lost the screen. I had a totally different grid than what Simi did, which again, really annoying. So yeah.
I mean, should we see if it happens?
Did Finexi have contact with Toby?
I don't know what happened with Ecoy, but
yeah, we're not too sure who had.
I don't.
Who got tapped by who there? We're not quite sure.
Yeah, I think we'd rather not bring it up on stream, but
No.
Yeah, Ardaz, Joe. Let's see, and who finished P3? It was
10th to 6th, not bad. It was G Ninja that finished P3. No?
Yeah, G Ninja. That's it. Yep. Bear with.
Yeah, do we gonna get a driver of the day vote? Is that what we're gonna get? I reckon Yeah, golf, G Ninja, absolutely pulling it out of the bag last minute with the last bit of contact that happened with Finexi and Simo. Just unfortunately getting themselves a bit tangled up. Not quite sure who else was involved, but I'm going to go the debutant Joe. Absolute fantastic debut there. So that's 2 weeks, we had 2 debuts and 2 people taking driver of the day that have been on their debuts. So yeah, congratulations. I'm having my say, Simi. I think you got last week's driver of the day, didn't you? Because I tried to put my foot down and say Finexi, and you wouldn't let me. So I'm absolutely putting my foot down this week, and Joe is getting
golf
driver
is
of the
worth
day.
a mention, though.
Golf,
I think golf driving,
yes,
finishing P4
yes,
just outside the podium.
I think with the track as it is, I think anybody that finished the race gets a blooming mention.
Absolutely. I think Joe is available to do podium interview. I'm just going to see if the other guys are able to join.
Well, we'll jump down and do you want to drag down? Are you okay?
I will move down.
Okay.
Yep, see you there.
Yep. Welcome, Joe. You're live on stream. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
Yep, fantastic. Thank you. Congratulations on P2. I'm guessing it was P2 because it was a bit weird. I lost connection due to Ecoy. So where you finished P2, absolutely fantastic debut. How was that on track?
I don't know. It was a bit of a safety car fest. There wasn't a lot of racing laps.
Unfortunately,
yeah, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, the racing that did happen was really good. I got to witness a very funny turn 1 moment.
Oh yeah.
That was quite funny.
Do you want to elaborate? What did you witness?
Well, we went 3 wide. I broke early because I didn't want to commit a murder. And I think either Nexi went deep or Ardaz turned in early, or a combination of the two. I don't really know specifically of what happened.
Yeah.
But they had a bit of a bump, and I just went really wide out of turn 2, just to avoid all of that. But I got a front row seat to that funkiness. It was it was quite funny.
Yeah. Obviously, you did benefit from it. We had some stream issues at the end, like some problems with the lobby. The standings were a bit messed up, but I saw you ran wide because you were P1, and I think you ran wide in sector 3, was it? And Ardaz took advantage.
It was in sector 1. I hit.
It was sector 1. Yeah,
the wretched curb.
The monorail curb that we call it.
Yes, the monorail curb, evil thing. I hit that and I just went straight, and I lost like a second to Ardaz, which was really stupid from me. So yeah.
But you still must be happy with finishing P2 though in your debut race in the league. So
yeah, I'm not going to complain about P2. I'm pretty terrible at this track, so I was quite happy with that.
Pretty terrible that it finishes P2. Wow.
It's one of my weaker tracks.
But still finished in a podium place. Nice one. Sorry, AJ, didn't want to take over.
No, it's absolutely fine. It's nice to have somebody. Usually, I do the interviews, but it's nice to somebody else to do it, I have to say. But all I can say is congratulations, and I guess, well, on to Austria. You'd be looking for a little bit more of a dominant performance than if that was one of your weaker tracks.
Yeah, I do like Austria. I'm alright at it, but I just find it a really fun track to drive.
Oh, somebody else.
Enjoyable track to drive.
Let's just start up an Austria fan club because nobody else likes it that I know. Anyway, congratulations on P2. One absolute wonderful debut and well deserved. And of course, you are driver of the day, so congrats on that as well. That's another one. G Ninja, welcome. P3. That was you just picked up the pieces, really, didn't you? Right place, right time, just right where you needed to be.
It was good fun.
You enjoyed that one?
Yeah. I went from front of the field, then pit on the first safety car because I was like, I want to overtake cars. Then got damaged, went back, then went to front again. One more lap and I reckon I could have won. One more lap.
Is it one more lap or one more safety car?
One more lap. I called 3.5 seconds in the final lap to the top two. So I reckon one more lap I'd have had them both.
So, with your poor performance in qualifying, could you have made up a couple more places within the race if you'd have had a better performance in qualifying?
Yeah. I reckon P5 was an alright starting place, but I think the main thing that really just screwed me over there was on the first safety car. I think it was like lap 2 or something. I went, why not? I'll pit and go to last and make my way through. And it kind of it caught me up in everything. So probably wasn't my smartest decision, but it made some fun.
It did indeed, and I didn't expect you to be in P3, but again, like I said, right place, right time, and with the pace that you're on, it could have been bigger and better, but P3 it is, and congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, congrats. Yep. Nice one.
Right, we'll move back up. Thank you very much, G Ninja, and to everybody else.
Yep. Cheers, mate.
Right, well, that is the end of the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. Again, apologies to everybody with all the technical difficulties, but thank you very much for sticking around. Next time, that will not happen, hopefully. But things do happen.
Yeah, tech issues happen, don't they? So I think just something went wrong with the lobby when Ecoi disconnected. It migrated the host and went a bit funky. Just one of those things. But, yeah, congrats to Ardaz. He said he couldn't join podium today, but yeah.
Yes, definitely. Congrats to Ardaz. Well deserved P1. Well deserved. Right place, right time is another one. He was battling all the way through, to be fair. So congratulations to Ardaz. Condolences to Phoenix Seymour, but I'm pretty sure whatever happened, it will get resolved.
Yep.
But I guess all we can say now is it's on to Austria, really, isn't it? We're going to go from the dizzy heights of the desert to laughing it up at the Red Bull Ring.
Yeah, Red Bull Ring. As I said, I prefer watching races around it rather than actually driving it myself.
Yeah,
I think it's unforgiving track as well. It's penalty-wise, I can see people picking up a few penalties around there.
It is. We'll have to watch out for that.
Yeah, that is something we'll have to watch out for, but we'll do it all again next Sunday.
It is indeed. Next Sunday, same place, same time. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Then you will not forget when we are racing and when we're commentating, because well, you sort of need to hit the bell, don't you? Really, that's what people need to do. But from everybody here at FQ Racing League, thank you very much for joining us, and we will see you all next week for a bit of Austria.
Yep, cheers all.
Good night.